up for Zoe! I know, don't worry, you know what, Steven?
Have nice things here in LPW as Spencer cut off by the #1 contenders to the LPW tag team titles, Para Lira. They're set to take on the RADz. Well, I believe they are impatient, to say the least, not waiting for their introductions. The son of Kosovo, Berat Gorani, Sheik Shabaz, sporting some new shiny neckwear. Those things probably cost more than I make in a year.
Well, I think we've all heard enough of Spencer here, okay? So let me introduce ourselves. We're the most dominant tag team in LPW. I am the Prince of Albania, Berat Gorani, and we got the Sheik Shabaz. Together we are Para Lira.
I mean, Spencer could have done that, but I guess he wanted to do it himself.
Yeah, we're starting it here too. This is why they want me to talk, Spencer. But I know I cut you off. It's not all bad, though. I gotta give you some props. I mean, you have put together the best tag team division in all of Canada.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
But the major reason for that is because you got the two most jacked and juicy boys in this thing. And we got one more surprise for you guys. Some of you may know we used to have a manager. So for one night only, tonight here in Calgary, we're bringing back, formerly known as Dr. Kyoto, but now he goes by Honey Tokyo.
Wait a minute! The return! The Tokyo Honey, Dr. Kyoto! I thought we had seen the last of him after he was unceremoniously booted out of LPW. This is tremendous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy to see the Sheik or Berat Gorani, but I got a lot of time for the Tokyo Honey.
Listen. Like Berat said, we are the most dominant tag team you'll ever see. And the only reason why Spencer has a great tag team division is because we're the greatest tag team everywhere we go. And we make it great. So shut up, old lady. Why don't you suck on these?
Whoa. I keep forgetting that this is
disrespected by old heads like this. I'm tired of all you people and your bullshit. I didn't come to this dumb town to be booed and talked about badly, but you know what? I can understand when you guys aren't used to seeing somebody greater than yourselves, but at least you got a real hero and role model. So, I don't care who it is, those RADz think they got a chance tonight. Well, good luck, boys, because tonight's going to be the night of your life and you're going to get your asses beat. Now you can talk, Spencer.
I keep forgetting this is an 18+ show.
Champions.
Okay,
Titles
get it together,
or not.
Spencer.
And their opponents.
We have seen the RADz go on a bit of a winning streak over the past couple of months here in LPW. I wouldn't say, I don't think by any stretch of imagination we would say they're on the same page, but they've been getting it done, and that's what's most important. Rich King wanting Lumberjack to follow his lead, and it hasn't always worked out as well as he'd hoped with they're getting the W's, and that's what's important. And if they get a win over the #1 contenders to the LPW Tag Team Championships, you would think that would put them at the front of the line for a title shot against intangible violence. This matchup will have huge ramifications on the tag team title scene here in LPW, so buckle up. Lumberjack Larry Woods, Rich King, of course the third member of the RADz, T.Y. Jackson, we will see a little later in our main event for the LPW Grand Championship. And of course, Para Lira wasting no time. I'd like to say I'm shocked, but that would be a goddamn lie. Lumberjack Larry having got a chance to take his jacket off. Sandwiched in the corner by the Prince of Albania. Reversal into the double noggin knocker. Respect to the late great Ed Whalen here in Calgary. Inverted atomic drops. And right now the RADz getting it done. Your standard atomic drop. A pair of bulldogs by the RADz. Firmly in control early on. You can see a feather from the Canadian Goose clinging to the back of Lumberjack Larry Woods that got hairy earlier on in that scramble match. Hard right hands from former tag team champion Lumberjack Larry Woods. Tag into Rich King, looking for some tandem offense from the RADz. Assisted Russian leg sweep. There's the cover. Berat Gorani using that size to get the shoulders off the canvas, but right into that front face lock. Gorani able to spin out and take control of that left arm. Michael Fitzpatrick, your referee for this bout. Tremendous athlete as Rich King, always in great physical condition. Able to take over the bigger man with the vertical suplex.
What's he doing? Come on, make some noise.
Might be looking for perhaps taking the big man into a bow and arrow. Slingshot with the elbow, nicely done. The RADz firing on all cylinders, at least early on. Shabaz ready to get in there and break up that pinfall attempt. Fortunately for him, didn't have to. Lumberjack Larry calling for that saw line. Are we looking for that saw line? Oh, Gorani able to duck and avoid impact. Larry all caught up inside those ropes, paid the price with the big boot. Larry Woods down to the floor now, at the mercy of Sheik Shabaz. Para Lira never met a rule. They will not bend or break.
It's always gonna suck.
Scooping up Lumberjack Larry Woods, dropping him down on that ring apron. Resetting the count. Veteran move, not ethical, but damn sure effective. As the Tokyo Honey looks on, one night only. Shabazz a hold of one of those ringside chairs. That spells all kinds of bad news for Larry Woods. Sheik Shabaz off that chair with the big elbow. That's the most athletic thing I've seen him do in 20 years. Ben Oman agrees with me. Firing Larry back under that bottom rope, back inside the ring. Gonna go for the cover. We have seen the fortitude of Lumberjack Larry Woods. Had some absolutely incredibly violent matches while he was LPW Grand Champion. Going through the ring to the floor against Michael Richard Blaze, so we know Larry could take a licking and keep on ticking, but he is in tough against the #1 contenders. He needs to make a tag to Rich King sooner than later. Into the buckle in the wrong side of town. Gorani charging in. Nothing but the face of Sheik Shabaz. Larry trying to get over to make the tag. Tokyo Honey up, distracting Michael Fitzpatrick. Larry made the tag. Sadly, the Fitz didn't see it. Trying to get Rich King back on the apron, even though he's got every right to be in it. And now, Larry Woods at the mercy of Para Lira in the corner. The reappearance, one night only, of the former Dr. Kyoto paying dividends for Para Lira. Choking away on the former LPW Grand Champion. Pulling the pins out from underneath. Standing on the back, choking away on that bottom rope. Larry's fading. Gorani down on the floor. Oh, man. Hits that drop kick. And this may be the beginning of the end of the RADz in this tag team match. Slingshot with the shoulder from Shabaz. Going for the cover. But Larry again fighting to get those shoulders up. Shabaz looking to keep the foot on the gas pedal. Want to maintain control. A stranglehold, no pun intended, on that #1 contendership.
Up the rope, so look, hey cameraman.
Oh God, that's a lot of Sheik Shabaz in your face.
He's off the ropes.
Snapping over the vertical suplex. Again, wisely ring placement, keeping Larry in Para Lira's corner.
Oh, Larry, touch my tip, baby. Touch my tip, Larry. Yeah, touch his tip.
Spencer's got his walkie-talkie in one hand and a beer in the other, living his best life. I have no beer in either hand. Just like to point that out. I would love a Budweiser, Spencer. Oh, what a guy. You can edit this part out of post-production. Tag into Berat Gorani. Firmly in control of the RADz. Oh man, that is not a fun way to spend a Friday night in Calgary or any other town.
I wrecked him.
And this is where Para Lira is the most dangerous. Former tag champions in their own right. They slow the pace down. No wasted movement, nothing fancy, just grinding it out.
Come on, Larry. Get him out of the corner. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry.
See now, you don't want to piss off Lumberjack Larry. Berat realizing he might have done just that. And there's the Jessica Biel all the way across the ring. And if you're familiar with Para Lira, you know there's never just one Jessica Biel, there are many. Count along at home at the destruction of Lumberjack Larry Woods. And now the son of Coach who's looking for that kick. Oh, with the flapjack from Lumberjack Larry Woods. It might be now or never to get to that corner, make that tag. Rich King wants in there bad. So close, yet so far. Gorani trying to get to his corner. There's the tag. Rich King legal. Sheik Shabaz legal, but he's running into a freight train named Rich King. All that pent-up aggression from that original tag that was called not legal coming out. He gets double teamed out to the apron, landing on his feet. Slingshot in that DDT, beautifully done. Muscles up, the big man, shaking hips and planting former champs. The leg for the win. Oh, Shabaz out at 2 barely.
Let's go, Calgary!
Rich King ready to put an end to this matchup and perhaps secure the #1 contendership for the LPW tag team titles. Stalking Shabaz, looking for that Olympic slam. Shabaz fights out, lands on his feet. Looking for that backdrop driver suplex. Headlock takeover from King, great show of strength. Roll through, shoulder down. King able to avoid having both shoulders hit the canvas. Shabaz scoops him up, able to fight out into that dragon sleeper with the elbow. There was a tag to Larry, the legal man. Leg drop from the heavens. 2. Oh man. I think everybody in this building thought this match was over. But much to the chagrin of Lumberjack Larry Woods, it will continue. Tag into Rich King, and we might see some more tandem offense from the RADz. I'm sure T.Y. Jackson looking on in the locker room approvingly as he prepares for his LPW Championship ladder match. But now both members of Para Lira in the ring, looking to change the tide. Double Irish whip. Looking for a pair of power bombs. I think they heard that over in the Baccarat room. What is Baccarat anyway? I don't even know. Nonetheless, King able to get the shoulder up. Shabaz making the tag. Prince of Albania, the legal man for Para Lira. They're going to double up on Rich King. Inverted fireman's carry. Muscled over into the spine buster, folding him up. 2. Oh, King able to escape in the nick of time. And now Gorani, the frustrated one, unable to put King away.
30 seconds.
Still to come, Hyann makes her LPW debut against Taryn from Accounting. Victor back in an independent wrestling ring in Alberta for the first time in 15 years. Right now, Rich King takes the turnbuckle. Gorani charging in. Oh, nothing but turnbuckle for him. Oh, he might have tore a hammy on that one. Trying to get his big giant leg off of that top rope. There's the tag. Larry now legal. Larry looking for the saw line, right on target. Hooks the leg. Oh, broken up by Shabaz, or that would have been it. And Shabaz knew it.
You let them do what they want. Bullshit.
Shabaz now legal. Turning his attention to Lumberjack Larry Woods back again. Inverted fireman's carry. Larry able to stumble his way into the corner, but unfortunately knocked his partner off. Rich back in the ring. Rake of the eyes from Shabaz. I think that counted as a tag for Larry to be the legal competitor in the ring. I apologize if I missed that. Big leg lariat from Berat Gorani. But Rich King able to absorb all that punishment and still keep the left shoulder off the canvas. Quick tags in and out for Para Lira. Shabaz now legal. Gorani all the way up to the top. They might be looking for red rum. Lumberjack Larry got a hold of the ankle of Gorani. Rich King able to fight out. Shabaz hit his own partner. Angle slam from Rich King. Shabaz wisely or on instinct rolling underneath the bottom rope down to the floor. Can't make the pin on the floor. Rich King all the way up to the top. Great athleticism. Hurricanrana takes the big man over. Fans here at Calgary are loving it. There's the tag. Lumberjack Larry legal. Up onto the shoulders looking for the RADz shot. Shabaz able to fight out, knocks the noggins of the RADz, dispatching or attempting to dispatch Larry down to the floor. The Tokyo Honey only happy to oblige. Up on the shoulders, perhaps looking for the crucifix bomb. Larry takes him over with the head scissors. And the RADz get the win, pinning and defeating the #1 contenders.
Lumberjack Larry won
The RADz are on a roll, to say the least. By my calculations, that's 3 in a row. And defeating the #1 contenders to the LPW Tag Team Championships. Oh, now Para Lira taking out their frustrations on Rich King. Larry looking to get in the ring. Dispatched to the floor. I mean, there's no call for this. The match is over. You lost. At least try to do it with some dignity. Rich King up on the shoulders of Shabaz. And he tastes the red rum from Para Lira.
That's why we're the most dominant team. And your next chance.
I mean, they may have lost the battle, but they won the war at least at this point. But the record will show the RADz getting a big win over Para Lira here at LPW Press Start in Calgary. The RADz left to lick their wounds despite being victorious.
Right here, man. Hey. Oh, shit. Hey.
And that really shakes things up in the LPW Tag Team division for sure.
Where are you? What? I was trying to get back in. I was trying to get back in. Just beat my ass.
I think Larry,
and I tried getting in there.
Rich King unhappy with the fact that he was beaten down and not saved by his tag team partner. I'm not sure if he's aware that he attempted to make the save but was unable to do so.
Thank you.
So again, despite the win, things not all beer and skittles in the RADz camp.
I tried getting back in. Okay.
One more for the RADz.
You got the dub. You got the dub. Got the dub. Oh. Yeah. You got this, brother. You're the best.